Hey Capital FM, it's Mel, and this is your Intel with Mel recap. The good, the ugly, and the sad. I'm gonna start with the good. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend became parents this week. They welcomed baby Luna Simone into the world. She was 6 pounds, 11 ounces. So small. We already knew that they were having a baby girl because Chrissy had chosen a female embryo. They had a really long struggle to conceive naturally. The whole thing was very controversial at the time. It was impossible for this baby not to be gorgeous, and she really, really is. Check it out. Your ugly story of the week is pretty bad. Michael Strahan left live with Kelly and Michael. He completely blindsided Kelly with the news. Michael had been appearing on Good Morning America a couple times a week, but now he's going to become a permanent fixture on that show starting in September. Some sources are saying that Michael and Kelly didn't get along at all, and that's why the news was kept secret. Other sources are saying Michael was forced to keep it to himself, which is probably more likely the case. Regardless, it sucks to be the last one to know. You can totally understand why Kelly was so upset. She took the rest of the week off from the show.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, April 20th, 2016. Kelly's off today, and filling in for Kelly is Anna Gasteyer, everybody.
She went completely MIA. But then on Friday night, she emailed the staff saying, thank you so much for giving her time to process everything, and she's going to be back to the show this Tuesday. That's going to be awkward. May, June, July, August. 4 months of a really interesting chemistry on that show, I'd say. That was your ugly story, and now it's your sad story. Prince. Prince was found unresponsive in an elevator of his Minnesota estate on Thursday morning. Carver County Sheriff Department is investigating. They say that it doesn't look like foul play, it doesn't look like suicide, it doesn't look like any sort of trauma. We don't know much about the cause of his death, but more details are starting to come out about the week prior to his death. We already knew that Prince's private jet had to make an emergency landing only 48 minutes from his home the week before. His reps at the time said that it was due to some sort of flu complication, but TMZ is reporting that it was actually because of a drug overdose. They say that he had an addiction to Percocet, and that's what he had overdosed on, and they have pictures of him going to a pharmacy 4 times the week before he died and just hours before he died as well. None of this is proven. This is just what sources are saying right now. The autopsy was performed on Friday, so we'll know in a few weeks. In the meantime, there's been some really beautiful tributes. There was a beautiful memorial in Paisley Park Studios. The casts of Hamilton and The Color Purple on Broadway did some gorgeous, amazing tributes. Director Spike Lee turned his Brooklyn neighborhood into a block party that was dedicated to Prince. Niagara Falls did this. Prince's hometown of Minneapolis lit up the 35W bridge in purple. And even President Obama tweeted, "A strong spirit transcends rules," Prince once said, and nobody's spirit was stronger, bolder, or more creative. I'm Mel. Kind of a sad way to end, but it's been a sad week. That's your Intel with Mel recap.